Welcome to the Managing Access to CERS video, which is part of the Introduction to CERS for Test Coordinators and Administrators video series. There is one important reminder that teacher-level users can only access assessment data in the California Educator Reporting System, or CERS, if they are first assigned the correct user role in the Test Operations Management System, or TOMS, and second, they are assigned student groups in CERS. This video will focus on the first step, assigning the correct user role in TOMS. It is a local decision as to who will create TOMS accounts. It is also a local decision as to what role to assign to specific staff members. It is recommended to use the process already in place at your local educational agency, or LEA. Remember, access should be provided only to staff who need it. CERS provides access to student information, which must be protected in accordance with federal and state privacy laws, including FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It is also recommended to set up user roles in TOMS early every school year, so staff can access summative assessment results from the previous year, or data from interim assessments administered early in the year. Let's dig into this even more. Each year, the superintendent or charter school administrator designates the primary LEA coordinator. Then, the LEA coordinator sets up other LEA-level staff, as well as site coordinators in TOMS. From there, it is a local decision as to who will set up test administrators, test examiners, and other roles in TOMS. Let's start by understanding what access each TOMS role carries in CERS. LEA and site coordinators have a key role in allowing access to others. When thinking through how roles will be assigned, please take into consideration the level of access needed and student confidentiality. TOMS users with the LEA coordinator or educator district role have access to all students in the LEA. TOMS users with the site coordinator or educator site role have access to all students at the site. These roles can also have access to student groups if groups have been assigned to them. However, the educator district and educator site roles do not have access to administer any assessments or have access to any of the secure materials like directions for administration or interim assessment hand scoring materials in TOMS. TOMS users with the test administrator, test examiner, IA administrator only, and educator roster roles only have access to students who are assigned to them through the rostering process. If no students are assigned to them, they can log on to CERS but won't have access to any results. There are other considerations for managing teacher-level users. First, it is recommended that the teachers who will need the test examiner role are identified early in the year. This is because the initial ELPAC and initial alternate ELPAC may need to be administered in the summer, and the CAA for Science window opens in September. Next, consider the TOMS roles that will be needed during the year. If administering interim assessments, consider assigning the IA administrator-only role to any teachers who plan to administer the interims to start the year. This role allows individuals to administer interim assessments but not summative assessments. The IA-only role can be changed to a test administrator or test examiner role later in the year, once training is complete and the summative test window is approaching. Lastly, consider any local processes for removing active users when they leave the LEA or change school sites during the school year. Planning for these items during the setup process will make changes easier throughout the year. Thank you for watching this Managing Access to CERS video. The full video series title list and a link to the resource guide are located in the description of this video.